Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and today we're going to be playing some more Pillars of Eternity. Why does Dingle Bingle look all weird? Oh, he was hiding behind the smoke.
Yes?
Alright, so I switched around a little bit of weaponry. I couldn't seem to find that Audra beetle that we had, but what I did is I equipped Ader with this sun armor, handed key. It has a little bit more damage reduction than his Saint's War armor. It does not provide the same amount of, doesn't provide the thing where you get, it doesn't revive him basically when he takes some damage, but that's okay. Like, I feel like it's better to just take less damage than to have an armor that revives you after you have taken a ton of damage. Also, we need to go here and like bury or like something like that with the scroll under the dragon that is facing east or something. There is a quest associated with the theories of Pandagram. No, this is not the one. The one that was associated with the Parable of Whale. Yes, yes. I heard a voice in my head, and it told me to hide the scroll again. It directed me to bury it in the black meadow under the skull of a drake looking east. It sounded like a message from Whale himself, so... Well, if my cardinal directions serve me right, never eat shred wheat, so it's the drake that's looking in this direction. So there are only really two drakes. This guy seems to be looking in the exact opposite direction, so it has to be the other drake, is my thinking. Although this one is also looking in the other direction. So now I'm a little... I have no clue. How about we just do this, and we just see which one is interactable? The classic strategy. Why don't we just like make it face the other way by turning its head around? Surely we can fool the god, right? But how many drakes are there? There can't be that many drakes. There are only two drakes. That's a bandit camp. That's a shrine of Galawain. That's a destroyed cart. Oh, don't make me... Fine, I'm gonna go and scour the map. I'll be right back. So I discovered something as I was walking around in scouting mode. There's a thingamajig in this dragon's skull. Let's take a look at it. Hey, look, it's stuff. I don't know if we're supposed to put the scroll inside of the dragon's skull. I don't know if that's what we're expected to do, but maybe this other dragon is going to have something in his skull too. There's only two dragons, and both of them are looking not east. Like, do you understand the meaning of east, game? This is east. Look. Well, actually, it doesn't have cardinal directions, but like, it has to be east, right? Like, this is east. Aha! I found the drake looking east. It's right here. We can interact with it too. The drake's skull faces east. The soil underneath is soft and moist. As you cover the ancient scroll with the last handful of soil, the shifting voice speaks at your head once more. Well done, Watcher! Okay, cool. Let's go back to Grimdush. He's gonna be all, why did you get rid of the scroll?
I shall.
And we're gonna be all, go fuck yourself. Also, I forgot to mention the most important thing. I've re-equipped the Black Hound. It's pretty key to this whole endeavor, I thought. The animal that we actually have with us. So I think she was in Copper Lane. So I'm gonna go to Copper Lane. I'm pretty sure she was in Copper Lane. So we're gonna go to Copper Lane. Whoa, man. A lot of fun playing this game. I don't know, maybe we could have done another like level of the Endless Paths of Odd-Nua, but I feel like let's finish up Defiance Bay, and then we can do it. Also, we constructed a dungeon, so now we can take people as prisoners, which is pretty cool. Hold on, where does it say we can take people as prisoners? There is a dungeon somewhere. We can take people as prisoners. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I know what I'm doing. The Bailey will allow you to upgrade the grounds further. That's fine, but I want the South Curtain Wall. No, that's expensive, man. All this stuff is like really super expensive. How about just towers? They give you some defense. You know, they give you some defense. That's good. I want my keep to be well defended above all else. That's my philosophy when it comes to dealing with this sort of thing. Is there anything down here? I feel like I neglected to explore this area. And there is not. And I also did not like sneak around and explore it, but Like, I really can't be bothered to explore the town by sneaking through it. That seems a little bit excessive, if you get what I mean. So let's go to, well... Hall of Revealed Mysteries. This is where we wanted to go. So we finished Grimda's task. We also need to rest, apparently, so we'll do that at the end because we're fatigued. We're going to do that a little bit later, though. I want to finish this. Hey, there's a guy like us! Look at him! Hey, he's just like us. He has the horns and stuff. What's up, bro? I don't want to read your soul, but what's up, bro? That's so cool. He looks just like us. Well, he looks just like Dingle Bingle. Aw, they're like buddies. They're like both broskies and stuff. I really like this path leading up to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Like all these scholars and like their blue clothes and shit. It feels very, like you have this big library and stuff. It's nice. I mean, it is a big library and stuff, so it's good that it feels that way, I would imagine. Let's go talk to Grimda, the dwarf.
Good day to you.
Ever inquisitive, I see. I found the scroll, but Whale asked me to hide it again. Her gnarled hand shakes as she points at you. Her eyes burn. You expect me to believe a yarn like that? Well, Whale is the god of truths, both hidden and revealed. Does this really seem strange? She squints at you behind her thick spectacles. After several seconds of silence, she cackles. Decades of service and Whale is still a mystery even to me, but I see your point. You've aided the obscured faithfully. She presents you with a folded section of fabric. Whale is both a keeper and a discoverer of secrets. May this hood aid you in revealing what is obscured and keep you hidden from those who wish you harm. Bonus to stealth, you say. You find a key in your palm. You are also free to visit the Elder Archives and take whatever books and scrolls you find in the open. Spreading and circulating new mysteries is part of our service to the obscured. An animancer named Nedit asked me to retrieve the theories of Pandagram from the Elder Archives. Grimda's impressive frown deepens. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to tuck that tome away from prying eyes. And see that this Nedit never sets foot in here again. In the meantime, a token of our appreciation. Is this what we wanted? To see her barred entirely? It seems a fearsome price to pay. Knowledge dangled just out of the reach makes a tempting prize for any soul. Yeah, well, you know, if she shouldn't have dealt in animancy. I wonder if we can, like, take the thing for the theories of Pandagram? Oh, no, we can't. Okay, well, whoops! I was actually planning on taking the scroll, but whatevs. It's all good. That actually kind of sucks. I wanted to give her the scroll, but okay. I gained reputation with Defiance Base. That's pretty cool. And we got some reputation for Defiance Bay for the Parable of Whale, and we got Footpad's Hood, which is +2 stealth, +1 perception. We can't wear helmets. You can't wear a helmet. You can wear a helmet. You know, you could use some perception, maybe? Yes? Stealth is not going to help, but the perception might. Oh, yeah, I had equipped him with the, pirate hat. It looked pretty cool because he had an eye patch, but then he doesn't have an eye patch anymore. I mean, he doesn't have the pirate hat anymore, so... Is this the Hall of Revealed Mysteries? Yeah? I mean, is this the Elder Archives? Letters of Amangard read the wise. It's not normally one to condone theft, Dingle Bingle. You should take it. Alright, let's steal some scrolls of Valor. What is this Valor? This seems pretty good. Friendly AoE +15 accuracy. It seems really good. Let's steal it. Let's turn off the D for a second. Gotta take things slowly. The queen that was and is still. Yeah, I'm not interested in what you have to sell. Again, not interested about animancy. What was the quest for? It was like the theories of Pandagram. Right, she wanted that scroll. Well, too bad. Because I fucked up the quest. I thought like she was going to be like, hey, you can't, that person is bad. But now she's just like, I'm going to hide away the scroll. So we can't solve that quest. Or we already solved it. We just solved it in the wrong way. But that's fine, I guess. You know, that's the game for you. If you say something stupid, then the enemies, or not the enemies, the NPCs will react to it. That's just how they should act. You know, if you insult a person in Arcanum a lot, they're going to be like, go fuck yourself. I'm not talking to you anymore. So that makes sense. And then there was that one guy, I think it was a dwarf. He just like kept insulting you, and then the more you insulted him, the more he liked you. It was weird. And then if you like insulted him when he liked you, he started to hate you. But if you like groveled before him, normally people would like you if you groveled before them, but this guy just hated you more. It was weird. Like, I don't really get it, but okay. We're gonna go and we're gonna do the other quest that we had, which was, I think it was at First Fires? I think. It might have been at Heritage Hall. I mean, it might have been at the Brackenbury. I should probably just check in the journal, which is what I'm going to do next. But it's the one where that lady was like, yo, you should buy a thing.
Sleep would do me good.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get a thing. Not buy a thing. You need to go kill the dragon, that one. Let's see. Cinders of Faith. Yes. 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 She is in... Don't just say she's in Defiance Base. Say where she is. Where... Yeah, I know she's in Tranquil of the Ardent of Magrin. I don't know where that is.
Your brother. Did you and he get along?
We got along how brothers do. He used to throw water on me to wake me up in the morning. I used to fill his boots with stinging ants.
In Takoa. I don't know that they'd search for me if I were killed so far from home.
Brothers can be funny. I bet you'd be surprised how far they'd go.
Yeah, dialogue. I really wish it would still continue to play the dialogue.
Infighting, greed, and a shrine to Magrin as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Why are you such a jerk, man? Like, seriously. So we did go to the right place. Luckily, we have the Durant's radar. Kevin Durant knows how to identify shrines to Magrin. There we are. Shrine to Magrin. Let's go. We got you the spark, lady.
How do you do?
Are you still having visions of the falls? Yes, and of the cave and something within. Something small, bright ember of flame guarded by terrible danger. I only wish I could go myself. I journeyed to Searing Falls myself, and this is what I found there. She takes the stone in her hand and gasps, "By the flame, do you know what this is?" It's a fragment of the Godhammer bomb. Yes, she turns it in her hands. The very weapon that Magrin herself helped us build to defeat Waidwin in the Saints' War. She turns the stone in her hands, gazing into its bright glow. It's weird seeing it right in front of you like that. Before it was just stories, never seemed real. Yet her mouth twists into a frown, and the orange light carves deep shadows across her face. So why don't I feel any differently? What good does this do? Her knuckles whiten as she tightens her fingers around the stone. You hold a part of the weapon designed by a god. The very existence of such a thing should fill you with awe. Magrin is a goddess, filled with trials, and something like that. Yeah, I think this is the option to go to. Yet you sent me to pursue the visions he gave to you. You proved yourself faithless. Her expression cracks in anguish. Was it a test, or just evidence of what Magrin already knew? She tucks the rock away. I think I suspected, but I hoped for a different answer. Everyone's trial comes. There's no avoiding it. To avoid it is to fail it. Her weakness shows plain as the relics glow. She may have worn the robes of Magrin, but she never followed her. Lost in the darkness, this one. Do not forget what it looks like. Wow, you freaking jerkin' Tosh. She looks sadly at the empty-handed statue. This is the true burden of faith. Not a goddess's challenge, but her absence, her silence, or the answer that reveals your own hollow conviction. She folds her hands in front of her. It will take weeks to appoint a suitable successor. In the meantime, I'll serve the people as best I can. She sighs again. Wait a moment. She disappears and quickly returns with something in her hands. I am no longer fit to wield this, but perhaps it can serve you. Besides, I do owe you some thanks for the service you have performed. Thank you. We do have a Priest of Magrin. A pretty solid one at that, so maybe... Also, I unequipped some stuff from Sharknado, which we should probably equip at some point. What is this? Unforgiven. 12 to 17 crush. Plus, wow, it's an exceptional class weapon. That's really good. And it does Burning Lash. Yeah, we'll keep that. That'll probably be our, off weapon instead of the flail. Even though the flail does more damage. Well, we'll see. This guy's accuracy is probably low, but anyways, we should equip the gloves of accuracy on somebody who has low accuracy, is my thinking. So 20, 29, 49, 29, 41, 29. So congrats, you just got, or you didn't get gloves because you're already wearing gloves because you're a goofus. Also, you have this hat which gives you perception, so why do you need these gloves? You don't. You're wearing these gloves now. Yeah, 23 accuracy, it's so bad. It's really so bad. Why don't you have spider fingers? You can heal us, Kana. Seems good. This guy's already spellcaster, really, so yeah. And then this ring of overseeing. This you should use, Heravius. I think you need it. All right, so this is pretty good. We're gonna go now. Taxes collected. Lost 431 CP to bandits. Earned 393 CP. This is why I want defense in our freaking keep. You can assign it to whoever you want. Well, Sharknado, you're assigned. Go. Be a quester. I don't know what these quests like do for you, but they exist, so this is like the most dangerous fucking situation. I'm gonna do it. After I like fail to do anything. Let's go.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. You're still seen for some reason. Get unseen, my friend. I feel like there's no way we could possibly loot that.
Yes.
So I'm.
Of course.
I remember like it didn't have much in it, so it doesn't really matter. But it just like seeing the blue makes me think I want it. It's so shiny. So we need to rest and we need to explore the rest of Defiance Bay as well. So I think I'm gonna go down to the last area that we haven't really explored. Like we've been there a little bit, kind of, but not really. It was sort of messed up like that. So. First of all, do we have any quests? We have Fragments of the Scattered Faith, which is, we gotta go to the archive. Wait, the archive? I thought we needed to go to the temple. Yeah, it's the temple. Trials of Durance, yes. Endless Paths with Kana. Explore the Endless Paths. This is go to the cliffs with Sagani. We don't know where the cliffs are. Winds of Steel, travel to Anslug's Compass. Oh, that one... We'll do that a bit later.
With the cat's nose, how is it you failed to notice your rotten stench?
Failed to notice? Hardly. I put work into smelling this way.
I should have expected.
I never know what sort of game is downwind. I need to smell like part of nature, not an interloper.
Kevin Durant, you're a jerk. All right, what were you saying? All right, let's go to Andra's Gift. That's where I was going anyways. That's the place that I didn't really explore. So, hey, it's a quest. What the heck is this? This place seems cool. Oh, what?
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
Guys, I think this is the main storyline quest that I was like, let's do this last, but then now we're here, so... Who are you? Lord
Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
So you're not going to read out that part? Okay, fine. Well, I was told I would find a Temple of Woedica here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the Main Sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The Sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where I'd find an entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
Tell me more about what are you doing?
Worshipping Woedica. the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my Emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
I'd like to know more about Woedica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Woedica watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Woedica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
You know that you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Goodbye, my friend. Sagani draws up next to you. You alright? You looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a moment. Like I'd seen a ghost? It happens from time to time. You're really a watcher, aren't you? Once, in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such an individual become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. She cocks her head. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. This gift is a curse. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great, but even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I let him. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what those spirits said. Praise to the exile queen, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this guy's just like walking around. We can talk to him and shit. Seems fun. We're going to do that later, though. We're going to first go down to the area that has a name that I forgot. Andra's Gift. Yes, yeah. Wait, what the heck is this? The Valian Embassy. I've already been there. We've kind of explored Brackenbury, like not really, but kind of. So we'll go to Andra's Gift, and maybe I'll give Brackenbury another once over. But Andra's Gift, we've like barely explored, so I want to go and get all the quests from Andra's Gift and do those as well if I can. So that's gonna be a good old-fashioned time.
It's high time for some rest.
Yeah, it is. Or have we explored it? It's an abandoned house. Yeah, we've only really been to the abandoned houses. So let's go to Colfeck's house. That's not what I meant to click on D. All the refugees and like the rabble live here. This is the abandoned house. I do not want to do this. Now there's a loading screen. There's going to be another one when we leave. Oh, no. This is Colfeck's house. Never mind. Bunch of addicts. I wonder if they'll attack us if we steal their shit. I don't want your sweff, dude. Like it's... Bye. What a useless house. I guess this might have something to do with the quest. Svef seems to be a big deal. It's kind of like Jet, except for Pillars of Eternity. So there's that. Wait, was that just abandoned house? Yeah. Then what is Colfeck's house? Colfeck. There's probably a guy named Colfeck or something. Although, before we talk to him,
On the hunt.
let us hide. And steal his non-stuff.
Yes?
Steal his non-stuff. Steal his stuff.
Here. Indeed.
Come on, get unsighted now. Yeah. Okay, sneaky. Nah, that's not gonna work. Whatever.
Indeed.
What does he even have inside there? Coco. I don't care about Coco. Okay. What's up, Colfeck? A young elvish man squints at you in surprise. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. What do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. What now? Okay. Fine. Occasionally there are NPCs like that. He's probably up to no good. And we're going to have to come back in, bust a few heads in, it happens, you know, like, can't really expect anything else from these asshole elves. Yeah, I'm kind of elf racist, don't worry about it. What the heck is this? That's the shrine to Magrin, but what is this thing? Abandoned house. We've been here, I feel. Why are there so many abandoned houses? This is abandoned house, this is abandoned house, this is Heritage Hill. There's a Violian Trading Company, and this is Ramshackle House. That's slightly different from an abandoned house, I suppose. But I feel like the place more likely to have quests is going to be the Violian Trading Company. Well, that's what I said about the Violian Embassy, and that was wrong. Who is bragging? Shove off, we got nothing to talk about. Okay. I'll shove off. This is probably the, well, this is just like a regular house. Apparently we can go inside of it. There's a rope and grappling hook, we'll take that shit. Yeah, these guys don't care. They're like, take that rope and grappling hook, man. That's not my rope and grappling hook. So that's going to be fine for us. How about these people? They're just peoples. I wonder if they're going to get mad if we steal their shit. Their shit is not really, like, very good, so I don't really care. Yeah, it's kind of useless. Beer and stuff. You know, we have beer of our own. It only costs, like, 2 CP, so I'm not really interested in what you have to not even sell. You're just what you have to own, I suppose. I'm not interested in it. We're going to explore the Valiant Trading Company. I don't know if it's Valiant or Violian or Violin or how you are supposed to pronounce it. But that's fine. Let's pick the lock and open it up. Wait, this is not the Valiant Trading Company. This is the Ramshackle House. It's ramshackled. Has nothing in it. Take some veggies. The bed is looking askew or something. Why can't we? Someone stashed a few city playing cards under the bed. Okay. Wait.
And what does the flame
What's this?
Aha! I knew it!
reveal?
A garnet. Nice. I was like, there's no way this house is just like here and there's nothing in it. That's like, that would be too... That wouldn't make any sense. Like, what kind of level designer would put that house in there? Give it a freaking name and then not have anything inside of it. That's a little bit too silly.
God's damn that son of a coup.
What the fuck just happened? Hey look, it's another NPC companion, probably. Because she has a face. And also I've seen her in the concept art and promotional material. So, the angry woman clenches her jaw and stares out towards the harbor with glimmering golden eyes. Eventually sensing your presence, she turns her feathered head toward you. Want to run down on its luck, Violian Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it. She clenches her jaw and continues quietly. As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains. Well, speaking of cleaning up bloodstains, I have a lot to do with my afternoon, so we'll continue this conversation next time on Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.